Hong Kong hasn't seen protests on this scale in over 20 years. Organisers say more than 1 million people took to the streets to ask the government not to implement a law letting people be extradited to mainland China. Business people, lawyers and religious groups marched alongside pro-democracy and human rights activists and students.
If the extradition bill is passed, it would blur the line between Hong Kong and the mainland. You could say it would be almost like mainland laws being applied in Hong Kong. This is very unreasonable. It would totally destroy the freedoms we've always had and the rule of law that we're so proud of.
When Hong Kong was handed over from British colonial rule to China in the 1990s, it was given the right to retain its own social, legal and political systems for 50 years. Under its current laws, it won't extradite people to China, which critics say is because of the country's poor human rights record. But now, that looks like it's going to change. The government is trying to push through legislation that has been widely criticised as eroding the city-state's judicial independence. It would mean China could request extraditions for criminal suspects, which would be decided on a case-by-case basis. The government says the bill has got protections built in, but many people fear it would mean those critical of the mainland could be subject to unfair trials, arbitrary detention, and even torture. After the march had ended, thousands of people carried on protesting into the night.
I don't know will it be successful or not, but at least we have to try. At least we have to stay as late as we can to show our ambition to fight against this law.
Then, after hours of peaceful demonstrations, this. At midnight, when the protesters' permits expired, police moved in to clear them away and stop a group storming the Parliament building. Despite the scale of the dissent on display, it's not yet clear if this will stop Hong Kong's government passing its extradition amendments. Arabella Munro, TRT World.